Special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies.
Emu, emu.
Wow, this looks horrible. Everybody got our bird here.
This is better, I think, for both of us.
Everybody got our bird here. It's Tuesday again, so that means...
No storage place.
Talk. That's jive talk for marijuana.
Nudity on slick paper.
It means I forgot the fucking light.
It's our shit light. It almost goes out at every turn.
Yeah.
We're going back to old school because that's probably where we're gonna go anyway. Candle lit by everything.
But yeah, I forgot the fucking light, so here we are. And I'm not going back, fuck it.
Worst movies
You
on.
can't even see my Cool Muddy Waters t-shirt.
Well, you can. They're not, blind.
It's pretty dark.
There's some light.
Yeah, from behind.
Yeah.
Where you don't want light.
I know. Well, I don't think whoever built this friggin' thing was like thinking, hey, two fat guys are going to do a vodcast thing. We should put the light there so they can see.
You could do
Their
that.
porcupine pork. I don't know. Nobody wants that.
You could buy lights and put one right up there.
I could do that.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
But you're not going to. But anyway, what we're here to do today is we're going to do
Something that's going to give me another goddamn...
some
as I
40s...
go back to it, it's going to give me a commercial.
Some 1948 fucking thing. Your work, you and your work.
You and your work. Not us and our work. You and yours. So you better get it right or you're fired. Clark.
This is some intense music for a thing about work.
You are on your way to being fired. This fucking receiver's weighing 10 pounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone to work part-time?
Someone to love me.
Oh, yes, I'll send someone down to see you.
Remember
I
those
was
things back
I
in the
would
day?
love to get like a card catalog like that,
Yeah.
just to have put stuff in at home. That'd be cool.
Honey, look, I did my own Dewey Decimal System.
There's a word that's used much more than it's understood.
Hair grease.
As counselor here at our school,
He does have
I
a
get to
weird
hear and see
hairline. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's all the way back here.
He looks like, I don't know the dude's name, but he looks like
I'd like to tell you about a certain student who was here about 5 years ago.
Hello.
We're watching a Cornette film, honey. You're interrupting.
Yeah, damn you.
When Frank Taylor
Yeah.
started in his
We're
first
trying to learn about the
job,
Dewey Decimal
he
System.
had no idea about
That's not what we're learning about. We're learning about having good work ethic.
and told
Yes,
himself,
good work ethic, which you should have right now. Because you're at work and you're calling me. Hey, Conan
It
O'Brien.
all started with a sign in the window of Canfield Shoe Store.
That means I gotta get up. Can I call you back?
Well, you're not going to just yell up the steps.
Oh, I guess I could do that. All right. Well, I hope I don't miss anything. Young Conan O'Brien.
Liv,
All right, and
come here.
I got the job.
That wasn't that hard.
Oh,
It wasn't
thank you
bad
for doing.
for a week or so.
Give me the phone.
There you
Then I
go.
began to get bored. It was just put shoes away.
Hey, Al Bundy.
Don't give me that look.
Put shoes away. Put more shoes away. Nothing ever broke.
Shoes. That's all I do is goddamn shoes. I'll make you all pay.
And then the pay I got. Huh. That wouldn't buy me
That's
nothing.
what I get. That's what I look like when I get my
No
paycheck.
good.
A young Conan O'Brien
And
is
just
very.
because I got to work a half
He goes
hour
home
late.
and kills his whole
I
family.
didn't understand why Mr. Canfield should get mad.
You went to work half hour late. That's why you got
The
mad.
customer, it was tiny shoes on big feet.
Your feet are fucked. Look like a crow's
Dude, he's
foot.
goddamn fucking Al Bundy talking about women trying to put their big feet in little shoes.
These hurt her feet.
You're hurting my corns.
Boy, some of those people really made me sick.
It's not my fault your fucking feet are weird looking, you freak.
I love that they have movie theater seats for the people to sit in.
And it
She's
was
gonna
only
go
a
threaten
job.
Dorothy and her
I
dog
figured I could get
now.
another job through the school guidance counselor.
Wait, school guidance counselors help you find jobs?
I've checked the results of your personality and aptitude tests.
The joke with who?
I've spoken to some of your teachers. I think I have a job you should be able to fill.
It pans to him,
Great,
looking all
Mr. Barlow.
psychotic.
The job I have in mind is at Mr. Canfield's shoe store.
That's where I was just fired from.
Well, I don't think Mr. Canfield would hire me.
Why not?
Because he just fired me.
He
Right.
just fired me.
For sticking my dick in a
Haven't you
cantaloupe.
got a different job, maybe?
Why do you have cantaloupes in a
Somewhere?
fucking shoe
Just a
store?
minute, Frank. If Mr. Canfield fired you,
Maybe he brought it
you
for
might have the
lunch.
same sort of trouble.
You know what he's
somewhere
into.
else. Would you like to tell me about the job and what happened?
Hey, she was nice. You should be nice back.
No, she was like, here you go.
Oh, she did one of those?
Yeah.
Well, never mind. I take it back.
I was just bored.
When am I ever the mean one first
You know,
with
Frank,
her?
I don't
I'm
think
not.
there is
Look
such a
now,
thing
look, see?
as a dull job. But suppose
You see
tell me
anybody
what
have
you
a
think
globe
is interesting
anymore?
work.
No, because everybody now thinks the world's flat.
Architect.
Maybe that's why, because you don't see globes anymore.
This is their globe.
Interesting
Yeah.
job.
They're like,
Or they can
Dude, he
be
looks
dull
like
and
fucking
routine
Michael
too,
Shannon.
depending on your
Not
mental
that fucker,
attitude.
but the other guy.
Why do you suppose an architect finds interest in his work?
Because he does something important. Designs houses and
What?
buildings and bridges and lots of things.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, an architect does help to make things.
how do you understand? I heard that.
And he can make good pride on a completed structure.
That's all I heard.
And the pilot provides transportation that people need.
Indiana Jones is gonna fucking take off from Hong Kong.
And a record of safe flying.
Or is that Tokyo?
But what about
It's been a while since I
a
went.
teacher? Can't you be
Well,
proud of her service
tell her
to
to,
humanity?
hold on one second.
Are druggists important?
Go
Where would
ahead.
you be without them?
We should
Or
just take a
without
break.
Don't
fishermen?
bump the thing.
Or
Oh,
chemists?
you're right.
Or bank clerks? Or shoe salesmen? Don't they do something useful, something important for people?
Look, Mr.
So maybe since, you know, we are basically filming in basically darkness, maybe we should just film in darkness, just have the bottom square just be blackness so you don't have to see my depression beard and just bird. Because I'm sure that's better than seeing us full
You'll
light.
soon become bored with it and do it poorly. To enjoy your work, you'll need to find enough more than money. You'll need personal satisfaction, pride of accomplishment.
Pride of accomplishment, I don't have that at my job or with this. If I had pride for this, my ass would have went back home, the 3 blocks back home, and picked up my fucking lights, but
Any service.
couldn't be bothered.
Don't do your work well. You can't expect much in return, can you?
Why, guess not.
If your work is to profit you, it must also profit your employer and profit society.
But how can you do a job well if it isn't interesting?
It wouldn't be much of a job.
No jobs are
Find
interesting.
something interesting about it. Here, these are.
That's why it's called work, not skippity-doo.
Get started in jobs.
Now, how hard is it to even, like, think of the 70s show without thinking about fucking Danny Masterson being a fucking scummy piece of shit?
Russell's my name. I'm a carpenter.
Russell's my name and carpentry's my
Have you
game.
ever felt the smoothness of a board after you've planed it? Have you ever smelled fresh cut wood?
Fresh cut wood
Have you
does
ever
smell pretty
made
bomb.
something with your own hands? You can't help enjoying work in which you can take a real pride.
Boy, furniture back when people used to have pride in making it. It's not
I
just
suppose I started
fucking made
farming
in
the
Chinese
first place
sweatshops that just falls the fuck apart
like the open
at
air.
all times.
and the soil. But there's more to it than that.
But I'm losing my farm because Donald Trump's government's addicted.
All leads to the
The
heart of
farmers.
success to me, and food for people throughout the world. So to me, there's real satisfaction.
My neighbor accidentally locked her keys out of the
Dottie
house.
Grant is my name.
I was like, you
I'm
have
a
to call a
secretary.
locksmith.
To some
She
people,
asked me
that
if I knew how to
means
break
just
into a house.
numbers
I'm like,
and letters,
no.
taking dictation, and typing. Well, it's more than that to me. The work is
Yeah, I know,
how
in
to-
my
I
hands.
know how to break into a house.
Manage
Fucking
factories,
break a window or kick in a door. That's about
I
it.
can't do
shipping
that.
our goods, and get
Oh, they
sales
can, though.
themselves.
I ain't
My
gonna
job
suggest
is
that.
important and
Locksmith.
to me. I'm glad to say that I enjoy doing it as well as I can.
Enjoy doing it as well as you
How could you enjoy your job as a typist and a shorthandist?
Any job, with pride and pleasure. All right, now let's see what other job we can find for you.
Or, Mr.
here's
Barlow, do you think Mr.
Jizz
Canfield would
Mopper
take me back
at the
if you
local
asked him to?
stripping club.
Well, After Mr. Barlow
So he's back at the shoe store now?
giving me another trial, I
At the
found new
trial.
interest in that job.
How many is this for him?
It was easy to get to work on time, and when I really applied myself to my work...
That's what I don't understand. There's this one chick
So
at
you're just
work.
gonna change your whole personality.
There's only this one chick at work. She's a med tech. She shows up every day 15 minutes late. How hard is it to get to work on time?
Yeah,
It's like-
I got someone who shows up 2 hours.
It's like every once in a while, I can understand being late, whatever shit happens. But every day, 15 minutes late.
People who came to me regularly
It's like,
for all their shoes.
leave fucking 15 minutes earlier.
Well,
I was willing to give me more responsibility and more pay.
And why is their fucking thing all crooked? Fix your thing, it's bugging me. In the top left
I think
corner.
that's what it's supposed to.
Naturally, I did better work.
When I
became
paid
more
attention-
valuable to Mr. Canfield and to his
I
customers.
like how they have theater seats there,
I said that already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, what was I down here? Or?
Yeah, you were actually.
Oh, all right. I just hurt my toes. No, run. You gotta run to see how fast they make
That's
you.
the story.
And I'm sticking to it.
That was 5 years ago. The reason I
Thought,
told you about
you have anything recent?
So you think dude still works at the shoe store? Because I mean, you were able to make a
He's
living
dead.
while working at a shoe store back in the
I
day.
don't think there's shoe stores.
So this begins
You mean nowadays?
Probably.
Well, there's
like
Foot
those are
Lockers.
fancy shoe
It happened
stores.
to Frank
Like
because he
Foot
found
Locker.
interest in his work
Shoes are
and
$200.
satisfaction
Who's
doing
fucking
it to the
buying
best
them?
of his
Nobody.
ability. Every day,
Lots of people.
Somehow-
do
Nobody.
that.
Nobody.
Somewhere.
Us. No poor
learn that
people.
more money and more satisfaction are the result when you stop thinking about just the job and begin thinking about work.
I'm the devil. Cornet, wishes you a happy life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was it. You can stop this now.
Jesus, with the commercials. God,
So
I
that
can't
was
help but
that.
Throw 'em in there.
You can barely see us, and I'm sure you're all happy about that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure somebody's like, no, we would love to have you guys fully lit in HD, so we can see every fat dimple and wrinkle.
Yeah.
Like
Gray hair.
Gray
all
hair.
the gray hairs in my fucking beard.
Yeah, you're aging yourself horribly
What do you mean?
because I think you're just thinking too hard about the end of democracy that we're obviously experiencing.
No, I had gray hairs before Trump got elected for the second time.
I just
But
like,
now they're just coming in more and more.
I just like how it's and I'm glad people are realizing it too, like how fast they're like everything's happening so fucking fast. They're trying to just fast track, like I don't want to think about it. Let's just end democracy tomorrow.
On that note, for Gutter and Bird, we'll see you later. You see, they want fucking Fetterman fucking gone. So I was like, what's fucked up with him, dude? I mean, besides, he's like, I'm not gonna do anything that Trump wants to do. I'm gonna do everything Trump wants to do.
I don't know what's the fuck happening.
And he won't do town halls. The closest he has to a town hall is doing that book tour with fucking McCormick.
Right? Yeah, everybody said to go and protest that. I was like, I don't know where they're gonna be. Like they're gonna be in Pittsburgh somewhere. I'm like, basically that dude's hiding from all his constituents.
They all are.
Well, because Fetterman can't talk to anybody without a computer and all kinds of shit. He's like fucking, he's basically what's his name.
That's not true at all.
I'm just kidding. No, but he looks like fucking the hills have eyes, and I don't know.
That's what's fucked up though, because he was very progressive, and now he's like,
he's basically the Christian cinema of the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
Again, and then the Republicans had some boneheads. Look at fucking Santos. Who lied about every aspect of his life, everything, even his mother's name and shit.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I know that the little bit of hope that I have. Well, I'm leaving. It's my hope is leaving. Because I'm watching Project 25 play out in real time. Like everything that was on there, they're trying to do.
Yeah. I just saw some fucking quack sitting there going, what would happen to Project 2025? That's all you guys talked about from blah, blah, blah till November, and now you don't hear about it anymore. Like, they're doing it. It's being implemented as we fucking speak.
Just look at what they're doing, like getting rid of all these people and trying to replace them with loyalists, firing all kinds of federal workers, just firing, getting rid of all these people, getting rid of that, destroy the Department of Education and people are like, oh, well, people are so dumb, maybe it should go. I'm like, no, there's
and they're like, well, good. Now kids won't be indoctrinated. The Department of Education
put the Bible in there.
Does not fucking make curriculum. No. The states do.
The states do. So they're just fucking stupid, dude. They show how fucking dumb they are at every turn. They're just scary dumb at this point. But there is resistance. If people out there pay attention. Midas Touch, Tim Miller, and others, will keep you informed.
Well, that's just people going on the internet. There's not actual resistance.
If you're bitching about CNN,
well, yeah, I'm saying, but that's
you want to have real journalists actually tell you something instead of just opinion.
That's still just people going on the internet. Like, we need resistance.
It's still blab, yeah, but they're actually telling people, they're informing people. Don't know.
We need resistance in the fucking government.
Okay, fine. Well, that's Bernie Sanders and AOC, and two people they don't like.
Yeah,
because AOC and both Bernie don't like insider trading, don't do it, and AOC just introduced a bill to get fucking insider trading out of government, and both sides were like, that bitch, because she's messing with their money.
Yeah.
But that is also a reason why she's attracting a lot of attention, good attention. They're like, well, AOC can't. Like, why can't she? Why can't she? I'm fucking tired of that shit, dude. She has some good ideas and stuff like that, and she has been fucking consistent. I was like, why can't she? I'm tired of this bullshit. They're like, Bernie Sanders can't. Let's put Hillary in there. That was fucking waste of time now, wasn't it? Yeah, everybody wanted Bernie.
Dude, can you imagine if that, they wouldn't have fucking screwed him
Bernie
over
would
for
be president
Hillary
right now.
No, he still wouldn't be now because...
No, but he would have been a damn good president.
But it's like the timeline could have been completely different.
People want him now. They don't like that. I don't give a fuck if he's 93. We want him. Let him die in office. Bernie's awesome. So, but yeah, I'm glad people are actually finally coming around to ditching the the bullshit. Like, oh, like, do you know anything about her? No. Like, learn some.
She's a woman.
She's a woman and woke. I'm like, oh, whatever, dude. But she cares about workers' rights. That makes her woke.
They hate workers' rights.
I know, but
even though they're workers.
They're workers. They hate themselves so much.
Yeah.
Hates me.
I don't think we should have unions. I don't think we should get raises. I don't think we should have health insurance. I don't think we should have none of this.
I think we should struggle. I think my kid should have a shit education.
Well, just as long as the other people are struggling too, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about owning the libs. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? You see that fucking dude that his wife got deported? He's still like, I'm still cool with Trump. I support him. But I now here's my GoFundMe.
Yeah,
to try to get my wife back.
Help me because my life is in shit shambles because of that asshole. But I love him so much. Like, dude, those are the ones that I'm telling you, wood chipper. Those are the ones that should get the wood chipper treatment. The ones that, even though they got fucked over, were still like, I love him. Like, wood chipper down the street.
And what blows my mind too is I didn't sign that Aliens Act.
Dude, he threw Rubio under the bus. Nobody even knew. Nobody's even talking about the fact that he fucking threw little Marco under the bus. He was like, I didn't sign it. It was Rubio. It was all his thing. He ran with it, and we just agreed with it, or whatever. But he basically threw Rubio under the bus, and Marco is like, oh, what's he gonna do? Besides be a little bitch boy, because he's scared to death of Trump for whatever reason, or he's just scared of this MAGA thing. And I'm like, my thing is, if these idiots would pay attention to these town halls, there's Republicans, Democrats, and independents. A lot of Republicans, though. I don't think when they signed up, they were like, hey, we want you to take away our Medicare, Social Security, fuck over everything.
I mean, I don't want them to take away Social Security, so I'll fuck a lot of people over. But I kind of do want at the same time to be like, maybe it'll shake a few of these people that are fucking,
maybe, but it's gonna hurt a lot of people. I don't want to. I don't want a lot of people to hurt just to prove a lesson.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
sometimes things need to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you think your mom would actually learn a lesson if they took her Social Security?
I don't know. My mom's, they're going down rabbit holes. To justify.
When your mom has to work next to your aunt at Walmart as a greeter.
Well, they're trying to justify, in their heads, they're trying to rationalize and justify what they've done. Like, yes, we basically voted for Hitler 2.0. And, but they're like these people, dude. They're gonna, like, somebody said they're just going to ignore the fire around them. They're going to pretend like everything's cool. They're going to keep spending money like they have it, They're basically going to just bankrupt themselves to prove a point, to own one side, but all the while owning themselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Suddenly trucks are $100,000 instead of $80,000. Oh, I'm going to buy $100,000 truck, and yeah, I will buy that Tesla that catches fire. And if there's an emergency, suddenly the door just lock, and it basically locks you in there. You die. It's a coffin.
Yeah, I just love the fact too that they're talking about like, hey, if you vandalize fucking a Tesla or a dealership, we're fucking sending you to fucking.
Oh, yeah, the darkest, deepest hole. But January 6th, beating on cops, day of love. A day of love.
Well, because nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nobody was killed. Oh, except for that beautiful.
Yeah.
And anyway, like, you didn't even finish your fucking name.
Flowers in the air.
But you didn't even finish your name, dude. He was like, yeah. And he just fucking went off on something else. That beautiful ass.
Oh, you mean that Ashley Babbitt?
Yeah. Because he was saying that.
He doesn't remember her name anymore. Yeah. He's like, he's retarded, and he probably has Alzheimer's at this point. He's 80 years old. Somebody said, like, I can't wait till he dies because the whole world's going to celebrate and MAGA's going to cry and everybody's going to make fun of them so bad they're probably going to off themselves,
that'd be nice.
Despair. It would, like, go ahead. Take your pickup trucks and just ride it into the ocean.
Would my own courses.
Yeah.
Golf championship.
Well, all these
people are
losing their shit. Tornadoes.
And there's the
South is still really
$2 million
West Virginia. There's towns
every time I go.
There's towns in West Virginia that are still fucked because of those hurricanes, and nothing's being done for these people. They'll still turn around and vote him. I mean, they're asking them while they're down there with no home, no road to get to their home. And they're like, you still going to support Trump? Even they're like, well, I don't know. I'm like, dude, what more evidence do you need? He basically said, that funding that you were going to get for your emergency, I don't want you to get it now. I don't think it's good, so it goes away. And people are like, okay. I deserve it, Master Leader. Fuck me and my kin.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. Like, how many people do you see at Mar-a-Lago look like you? Mar-a-Lago. Like, how many people do you see look like you, Roy and Earl, and Cletus? How many people do you see look like you hanging out there at his golf resort? None! He doesn't like you. Like, no, he gonna fix everything. Go boom, boom, bang, bang, ding, dong. Meanwhile, his tariffs are fucking up everything. Canada's basically like, nah, we're just not gonna come and, we're like losing, what was it, billions and gazillions of dollars of fucking money from tourists and shit because all these other countries are like, don't go to America.
Well, and also like all these other countries, it's like, we're not selling your goods.
Yeah.
And businesses are like, this is worse than tariffs. He's like,
yeah, it's great. Yeah, everything's great. Don't worry about it. He's hoping that if he... I know you cut education, Trump,
West Asia.
But that doesn't mean that suddenly people are going to wake up tomorrow stupid as hell and not realize how bad they're getting fucked. They know now, There's a lot of dum-dums out there that, of course, that are on Facebook and everything else going like, I love it. America, best president ever. Or they get all pissed off and they write, steal your president. I'm like, those people cry.
Yeah.
They're crying at the keyboard and they're punching their keys. Steal your president,
But even though Joe Biden wasn't there.
Joe Biden, he ain't the real president. He stole the election. Fucking Joe Biden. Yeah, I remember that for 4 years. That's all it was. You know, it was the worst economy ever. Oh my God, can you believe what he's doing? You know, they acted like what they should be acting now. When things were great, it was great.
Yeah.
You know, the stock market was great, but we were still dealing with some shit. We weren't getting paid more. We didn't have golden houses. I'm still living in the same fucking house that I was under Trump the first time, Joe Biden, and under Trump the second time. You know, it's not like they brought prosperity and gold for all. You know.
Anyway, I'm good.
I just thought, just to clarify, we'll harp on Trump. That doesn't mean that we're like, oh yeah, Joe Biden. That's what everybody thinks. Why everybody think that? If I say something negative toward Trump, you like Joe Biden? I'm like, did I say that? Am I wearing the man's shirt?
He did fine.
He did fine, but I'm going, rah, rah, rah. I'm not going to badmouth him to satisfy your fat ass.
Yeah. I mean, there's a million things you could badmouth about him. He looked like fucking goddamn walking skeleton.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit he should have done. I think he should have been a little tougher on Netanyahu. Could have been a little tougher on that situation. He was this guy like, yeah, do whatever you want, really, on that. He could have made reassurances to Ukraine. He could have fixed a lot more on that one. Probably been a little more tougher on Putin instead of pussyfying around. And now that fat slut's in there, licking his nuts. Because he's a KFC KGB agent.